Right, so last time I played this game, I played it for 3 hours and absolutely cocked up the sound. I'm not playing it again because it was 3 hours. The big problem is that my voice isn't loud enough in the mix. You'll probably have seen the intro before if you've seen other YouTubers play this game. So it's kind of exactly that. I gotten to the point, you know, where you're like, conclusively, this is the intro has ended. And that's pretty much where I stopped the last video. So there's not going to be much missed if you've seen this game before. I do apologize for it, but there's nothing I can do. So I'm going to be doing a check in like 2 minutes to make sure that this video I am recording right now works. And then you will be watching my last playthrough, and I will be playing the game for the next part. So, wish me luck and enjoy the video. Pretty sure my computer could handle this at Ultra anyway, but we'll see. I really don't fancy playing 3 hours of intro again.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Do you think the section is pre-rendered?
You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Hero game. Captain America over here.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
So Hans looks so much like Henry there.
Get ready! Take cover! Now! Forward!
Here we go. That's gameplay music. Oh.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Okie dokie. 39, 34. Look at the FPS counter in the corner. Here we go, here we go. It's still loading.
Godwin! Over here!
Yeah, I'm going up the stairs. I'm going, whoa, that mouse sensitivity's high. Just drag it down like a Yes. Okey doke. How do I... Oh, I'll put it down. Yeah, that's great, man. How do I select my... Nice one. Pressing buttons now. Oh, I see. It's in the bottom. 2. Alright. Hold. Oh, the... Right click. Oh, I missed that. Wow, it goes quite high.
Got him!
The aim of the arrow is quite high. If I aim for this guy? Yeah, there you go. No, you don't, fellas. There you go. Really isolate.
Got him!
Everyone here! Downstairs! We can handle it here!
Take that. Big stick, thank you.
All 3 archers here!
Help us
Godwin!
here.
Get over here, lad! Don't let them hack us! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Godwin, that's it! Throw your sword and follow me!
Oh, yeah?
Then!
Put in clap all. Oh, we're gonna... grab it up. Is his name Dried Devil? That's the name. That's the name and a half.
Fucking Wenceslas!
Knock it down! Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us!
Running out. Looks like. Excuse me.
Got him!
How am I supposed to get? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Fucking die already! Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us! He's had it! To me! Get him from behind!
Why don't we too close? Kick down the ladder! There you go.
That won't work on me! Slice him up!
Yes, that was...
I'll hack you to ribbons!
Get him, he's too close! Get off the ladder! Knock down the ladder!
Let him have it!
Okay.
Don't let him climb up! Knock it down!
There you are. Why would the enemy be flying up? It's like, oh, I don't want to hurt you, son.
I've been hit! Don't poke at it! Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat.
Yeah, fuck is that? What have they ever done for us?
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Amen.
Everyone to the tower!
It's a real gladiator scene, isn't it? Touching the tops.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
British dress.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
I know what now?
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
This castle is in ruins today, so it's a faithful reconstruction. It's pretty cool.
My word, that is fucking impressive.
Also
It makes
seems
Perkstein look like an outhouse.
like-
Bergov must be made of money.
It's a great looking game. Yeah, fight me. It's only on high resolution, but it's all I can do with this, with the recording.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Yeah, rein it in,
Quiet,
kiddo.
monk! You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hannes take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Yeah, he's
Aye,
probably testing it.
it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Yeah.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh?
Okay, but Oates is a crap name. What do you call Oates?
Sir.
Scary music.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Something bad's happening.
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
I'm Besides, I don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
He's stoked. Oh, come on, smooth tug. Come on.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
What a title. Okay. Do I... Oh, I see. It's on the right. Likes to hide in the shadows, solve tasks stealthily, undetected, and by stealth. I've never tried stealth in this game. You know, I normally do playthroughs as a soldier, but I think I'm going to try a thievy, stealthy playthrough, right? Yeah, I've never done it that
I
way.
served Sir
so let's
Hans
do it
as a
that way.
scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Okay. So this is about how many skill points you have to each of these skills. In fact, basically impacts it how well you'll do. So there's my stats. Are those my stats though, or are those representative stats? I probably don't have any money, so these are probably real. Not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to, what you look like, and what your reputation is. For example, threatening a band of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Well, then, that's probably a good point. Right, let's do this then. Oh, I see my stats up there. Okay. I think I'm going to go with my highest stat and just say...
We want to
can help them
negotiate an
with the
alliance.
bandits.
We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy.
Oh,
You're passed to a
shit.
place you don't want to be.
Why did you
Didn't
say
you
it
say
like
you
that?
were a tracker? So you're a knight all of a sudden? Or you're
Oh,
not really
no.
sure?
Am I gonna
Don't try
die?
to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, He's got a bit above
But it was
himself.
my highest
We've
skill.
come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Fuck. So scouts can't be knights then, huh?
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Oh, it's this guy's home. Don't say it like that.
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Very well.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Stupid bandits.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank.
So
At
why
least
did
we can
someone
bathe.
put fences
I
there
stink
then?
almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Go away, Mortimer. You'll get nothing from me.
Don't worry, mutt. See anything?
Whistle to that dog. Henry! Whistle at that mutt of yours to stop barking.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Praise the Lord.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the...
How do you got some food? for my
Listen,
dog?
would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Probably fair. Right, so the night stat went down. I'm gonna try I'll bring some from the Noble's Feast.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage.
yes.
And don't forget about me tomorrow.
Yes.
My favourite is boar meat with rose hip sauce and cabbage.
I will not forget you tomorrow. Awesome. Right, come here. I got something for you. Chat with left alt. I literally have to look for left alt. I don't use that button. Feed.
Look what I have for you.
Yes, have the sausage. Okay. Are you good? You good now? Breathe, heal, stay. Alright, well, I'm not going to tell him to do anything. I've got a marker over here.
Henry,
Hands.
Henry, What the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Well, it was an accident. I don't like any of these options. I got carried away.
You're right. Well, I got a bit carried away.
You
You
did.
shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Yes, sir. I apologise.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His
You
tone
do?
got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von
Oh, thank
Berghoff.
God.
I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it?
Sir
Or
Hans,
shall we
what
have a
sort of
wager?
swordplay are we
Let's
talking
save
about
the
here?
wages for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet.
Oh, God.
Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Right, give me... I've got a training sword. Boom. Have I got... Press... Is that I or 1? I. Inventory. Player menu is where you find all sorts of important information about Henry in the Stradic world. 6 sections between which you can move to the left or right. You can see which section of the player menu are in the upper signpost. If you want to go directly from the gate to one of the player menu sections you can use. I am not going to remember any of these, but I'll probably guess them. Okay. Item info. Player inventory panel. Next page is click on the icon to arrange items. So these are like filters, I guess. So I'm going to click one of these outfits. Items, dirtiness, bloodiness. Outfits. Poison is stolen to an item. Applied to an item. Item is stolen. Alright, okay, so those are your little indicators there. Current money, current encumbrance. Kind of standard stuff. Functions. Hat, helmet, padding, neck guard. There's quite a lot of things you can wear then, huh? Because there's like 2 for each. Putting on armor. A few important rules must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection and the helmet. Yeah, okay, and gambeson and chest armor. Yeah, I know what gambeson is. Quarter toes and leg armor. Yeah, and shoes and spurs. Okay, so you talk about layers. Okay, so that's good. So you can swap between them. Right, okay. That's cool. And so we just need to smack you on then, hey? Or a coif first. Coif, hat, sword. Awesome. Okay, we're equipped. We're ready for your hands. I'm gonna come give you hand you your ass. Come on. Come on, buddy, let's do it. Shall we start sword fighting?
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks?
I mean,
Put on
this
your
is what it
helmet and
sounded
armor,
like.
grab a practice sword and come along.
Alright. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Did I not? Oh, did I unequip the sword? Hold on. Equip. Aha! Oops. My bad. Okay, let's do this. Shall we
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back.
Neither
Ready?
will I, by the way. I'm going to smack you in your pompous nose for the way you spoke to me. Wait,
Let's
what?
start.
I have my sword
Draw
out.
your sword.
Hang on, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
He's intentionally avoiding my guard.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you
Oh,
will
well,
soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Will do.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself.
I'm perfectly
While
fine.
you're attacking,
My screen hasn't gone grey.
you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good.
Oh, I have to hold it before he
Nice.
attacks. Okay.
That's the way. Good.
So I think with block you can turn further
Good.
with multiple opponents.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Oi,
You've become a real swordsman.
that I
Start
am.
your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Keep your distance, Henry.
Oh, I went for an attack. I don't think I'm allowed to yet. Go on, then, son.
That's it.
And another. Another! Any time now.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
All right,
Why wouldn't I?
Sir.
Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Sweet.
You got bonks.
Good,
again.
Henry.
And another one.
My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
I always
Be
have
sure
been.
to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. Well, that's not what you meant to do, is it? Not like that. Oh,
I
nice.
got you.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one trade
Oh,
up, eh?
Indeed.
Missed the
And let's have a
press the,
wager to spice
windows
things up.
button.
How about 100 groschen?
Okay. I'm gonna get.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
I got you.
Fine, 200. On
I got
guard.
you, son.
First hit. All square again. Well done.
Hey, oi! Let me get me stamina back. You son of a cheeky git.
And another.
Oh no! Just gonna let my stamina recover a little there. And another one. Let my stamina recover. Oh, come on. I need some stamina. Yeah, get some sun. Yeah, that's right. Look at it. I got a better guard. Oh dear. I shouldn't. I need the stamina. He's reading my feints pretty well.
How do you do it?
He doesn't go for the stabs. He doesn't read the stabs as well. That was a fading stab. Okay. Oh, I felt that. You cheeky git.
Let sparks fly!
Ow! Kurva!
Yeah, and another one. Whoa, what the hell happened there?
Jesus!
Oh, I pressed too soon. Every time you press too soon, it gives you another one. Okay, I see. It's your failure that allows them.
That hit home.
Come on, guys.
Go for it! Nice technique! Did you see that?
Yeah. I'm winning these. What? Sometimes it just kind of locks, like unlocks.
Fuck me! He'll be on his back.
Oh, I need my stamina back.
Don't hold back!
Fuck me!
Yeah. And again, son. Oh, I pressed it. I pressed it twice. So it punishes panic parries.
Don't you think you should yield?
I yield! Enough!
Yes.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable!
I am.
Oh, you won the bet, fair and square.
Yeah,
I'll
I
settle
did.
with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat.
Alright, fine.
sword
It's
plate
this
is
way, right?
quite-
Shut up. Let's go eat.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I think I won in Ratai too. In the first game, I did.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
Yeah.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a
Unbelievably
drink or
lucky
two
or-
beforehand.
Oats?
2,000
What's
hours
this
in
food
Mordor.
supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Scuff Robin Hood over here. Let me see. So these affect your agility is probably going to help this build, right? Let's go with agility.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing
Really?
to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of
Facial
yours.
expression.
What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Yeah, come on, Ant. Brave.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Oh, okay. I want to build my stealth up. I never play with stealth, so I was with you the
In
whole
the camp,
time.
with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I know he's
Only
important.
what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
Fancy some
You
cheese.
summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't
So
the
he's a
same
mole
as
ninja.
knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Oh, I get to pick. I think I'm still gonna have a sword, right? I'm not gonna be heavy weapon. I'm not gonna be unarmed. And shooting I will do. Well, let's do the stealth
If I had to
archer
choose,
thing,
I'd
and we'll
take
see
a
how it
bow.
goes.
After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's
Spoilers.
complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Oh, okay.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
I have. Henry looking at him like, oh Christ. Looking back at us.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
So that
I'm
lines
more worried
on.
about it being too deep.
Come on.
Is that supposed to be like impressions from what they were wearing, or are their muscles just really weird?
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Did he just fart in
Females!
the water? Was that what those bubbles were?
Let's go to them. Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
How do I crouch?
Follow me.
Let's see.
Carefully. No sudden moves.
Okay.
Don't give us away.
I won't. Let's go. Let's go. To the maidens.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
The ab.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on.
Maybe.
Let's get closer.
Hans. So Hans. She's there. Staring at me. There's maidens over there.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Hear you.
Only she's blocking our way.
How should hit
Right
the water?
in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
This is the weirdest tutorial. Right. Okay. G. That way, right?
All right. What was that?
Go further.
Hey?
Way.
What was that?
Wait, which way do we want to go?
Let's go.
What is this racket here?
I thought we wanted to send it that way. But she wouldn't see us out of her peripheral vision? This is a weird idea. You going in there?
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Okay. Hands. What's there for a minute?
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na chasníky, ty jen pijou jedí,
So Hans,
Pana
this
sama
feels
sedí, aleluja do nebe.
positively
Aleluja.
perverted.
Henry, I told you to.
We've got to do something.
Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Christ, that's a hell of a hit in the face.
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Being
Hey!
posing.
Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on!
Run.
Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Don't. They're all like, the shit.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Instructions
Don't
are
just
clear.
stand there,
Do we
you
shoot
idiot!
the girl or do we
After
shoot the
them!
boy?
On the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Shit.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, he's caught! He's quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
You didn't notice?
Well, we can't leave it like this.
I know adrenaline's a hell
No,
of a
wait,
drug,
wait,
but
wait!
it impeded his swimming.
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know.
That was probably the worst
I'm
thing
gonna-
to do that, by the way.
Ah. And lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Stop pouting, Henry. Get a move on. Okay.
We'll get out of the woods.
The
and
hair
find
icon
someone.
tells
Then we'll
us
get that
what-
shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
Well. The reason my eyes are bloody.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
There is.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there.
This way then, huh?
Get a move on.
Be careful.
stick
watch this
behind
side
you.
of the rocks. And you,
There's
go to
another
the
one.
pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trail,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Why don't we just hide in that massive bush over there?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish outside.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
Catching some naked men in the forest.
Maybe,
Come on, dude.
but I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. Use your head. Be careful. There's more on top.
Right, wait. Which way we go? This way? Hands? Make some decisions for me, buddy. This is your scene.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you?
good.
They tried to swim across the pond. They'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run. Quick.
Wait. Press space over that, yeah. Clearly we go up then, yes?
Quick. Into the rocks.
Kurva! They're playing into the rock! Hurry!
Oh wait, they're right next to us. Okay.
Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What if they were right there? We're not safe. Why are you stopping?
What now?
Hey?
Oh crap.
Hans!
Dude, run!
There's more of
Shit.
them up top.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
This way, right? Oh, okay.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Following the path, following the path. Hands? What? You just went through me.
Hey, get over here.
I'm here.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
So you'll stand doing nothing. Awesome. Okay. Nope. That looks like a dead end, sir. That was the gorge behind. This is the gorge, right? Right. There's nothing here. Oh, crap.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
This way? I would say this way.
Where is he?
I don't know, I can't see anything, dude. This way?
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Hands!
Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Okay, let's go. Do the thing. I'm Okay. We got this. This is a fight.
You're a dead man!
Or are you, sir?
Kurva! I'm wounded!
Are you now? Oh, well. Take it, there's no way of winning that then, huh?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
That was a pretty sword, sir. So, heaven?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Hypocrite, you died.
Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Yes.
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
So then explain this interaction.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Holy, that's a big drop.
And that fella landed with you.
He's
You broke your fall
literally
nicely,
followed
otherwise
me.
you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Okay.
How are you holding up?
Bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it.
It's sensible that you feel
Just
bad.
talk.
because you felt
I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Capel.
Nah.
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
So, actually delirious.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Are you
Your
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Trust me.
Well, if it's not there, then
hardly
why is the
stand,
light
damn it.
reflecting on your skin?
But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Pretty much how that played out.
Bugs.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Where? Where are we going?
Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see
That
it.
could be them.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
The light could be them, right?
Hold on. Hold on. We.
I'm dead.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings,
Yes.
good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Get him, Granny.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Oh dear. Bit of a recap then, hey.
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground.
How many times has he been
Slaughtered
shot?
everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
So he's been stabbed too.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Will you help him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Well, I imagine...
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Main skill and perk points to your stop the bleeding. Go to inventory. Use a bandage on the torso. So, I have to indicate how much, and then right. So 4 for 100% fine. Okie doke. Grab something to eat. Open the inventory. And food. What about any food? What about this? Oh, sorry, I'm holding. Okay, yeah. E. Yum.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Indeed. Right. So we need to go splash some food on ourselves and some food, some water, some water at the trough.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Is that as much as I can wash myself? It is. Okay, and I need to equip some clothes now, so there you go. I now have some clothes on. And did she say there was some stuff in here for me?
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Damn good setup. Look at them bellows. And nothing really of interest in that. I think I'm supposed to go see her again now. Oh, the latrine. Lovely. I don't know why I looked in. Nothing in here either. Right. Back up to Bujana then. Where is she?
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Can I help?
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you.
Well,
but I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever.
Right,
the best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Unless he faints in the woods and nobody knows where to find him and he dies. But okay, how do I recognize?
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I'll be alright.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier.
That makes
When you
sense.
head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with
Right, he's
that,
buried a few bodies.
better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Spady boo. Oh, sorry, I looked straight through it. Can I Pick it up. There you are. And here's the corpse. Grab. Have you got anything on you? So those things have got blood on them, and I can wash them though, right? Yeah, I'll take all that. And then grab the body. Which way's the stream? Which way's the stream? Carry the corpse to the stream, pick camera. That's two different directions. Okay. Let's take this guy first then. So we can't run. Oh, hey piggy.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work.
So I can dig here, right?
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
There, that is tough on his shoulder. Hey, not bad. Let the bodies hit the grave. Just drop them in like that. Or do I press E? Hey, not bad. Right, so we need to go get some chamomile now. I'm getting hungry. Let me just quickly eat something else. Got nothing in that scoop. No, I don't want to pour a potion. Eat one. Alright, I'll leave some for the lady, and then we'll go get some chamomile. A lovely brew of tea.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell.
Oh, there it does.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
There's something. There's sage here.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Is sage purple? It must be. I mean, they've probably done more research than I have. I always thought sage was green, but there we are. I don't know how much I need, but I'm taking some more. And then this chamomile here.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Okie doke. That much?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Have a weapon? I don't have a weapon, do I?
The main. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks.
Let me just equip that then.
What do you know about it? We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgo's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Bergov is reinforced. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Okay. Just talk peacefully.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from Von Berghoff, then we're from fucking Von Berghoff. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
So we don't have any knightly power. I'm gonna say we sent them.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Okay, they're gone. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to fight anyone, but
Oh, fine. Take it. That's all I need.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond.
Sounds like a bunch of nonsense words.
You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
I think so.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Okay, let's do it.
Me? I thought you'd do that.
I will not.
Hey,
I'm
what did
telling
I
you,
say?
I'm as blind as a mole. And without Pavlena, everything takes me forever. It'd be done by now if you didn't keep making excuses.
I'm
True enough.
sorry, I did.
Sorry. I'll do what's needed. I'm not
thought
sure
that
how
was
to
gonna
do
be
it.
I
just the
told you,
quickest
I'll
answer through.
explain
Oops.
everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Let's go then. So, let's start alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book.
Yeah, it's over there, isn't it?
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Ask the chamomile? Ask the chamomile? Says his and add. Oh, I read it as ass twice. I had to look at and to work out what the D was.
You must have read it by now, surely.
What is your bloody handwriting? Right, okay, so add the chamomile, boil for 1 turn, grind the sage and add it to the cauldron and finally pour. So, to the table, we need to add this...
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Oh, god damn it. Wine. Wine, 2 handfuls. Oh. Wine. So I need the winey boy. That's a lot of wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Oil.
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay. X.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling!
Wow.
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okay.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready.
So we need some
you
chamomile.
picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
What? I did, didn't I? Wait, where did I put it?
Have you really got everything ready? I only see one bag and you need 2.
Okay, you need to put both of it in. Okay, fine.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
So 2 handfuls.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to
Okay.
be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out,
I need to wait for this
that's
to
1
fully
turn.
flow.
That's how long you have to boil the chamomile.
Right,
Move
so-
the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the
Right,
sand
okay.
runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Right. I have no idea. Oh dear.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Okay.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
That's all.
Have you ground it?
Game is weak.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Pour a file? Or pour that into
Done.
the file? Okay.
Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I did, but there's so much more liquid. Can I get more? Ah, escape. Oh.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Okie dokie. Sleep time. Did I just press E again? Okay.
With a bit of luck.
And I need to sleep for...
You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
Seems that I'll get hungry by this end, but that'll be fine, I think. It'll get me the most rested. I wish life had these gauges, so I know actually how much time I needed to sleep.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Why did they stop it?
Don't disappoint me.
Daddy?
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
And you are Pavlena?
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Why is he chatting shit?
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I reckon better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Well, there's the sword. Let's cook the books.
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island.
She smells it.
And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours.
Why is he grimacing?
Breakfast is on the table,
Ugh.
and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I feel quite hungry.
Yes. Let's eat some more food. Imagine he's starving. Oh, and we'll look at the perks. To the perk tree. In a player tab, you find all sorts of important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you learn perk points. Classic. In other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation, and so on. Okay. What does that mean for us here, then? So these are your core stats. Wield weapons with ease. So do you... So are these natural perk points then? Oh, I have to press E to learn them. I see. And then... skills? That will probably be useful. But we should be getting skills that are like good for an early build, right? Like what are we gonna encounter? Oh, I see. That's interesting. So if you mess up, then it makes it easier. Or drinking. Not sure we need to be a drunkard. Survival thievery might be very useful. That's probably useful, right? How many perk points have I got? Minimum level. Let me try and learn this then. Right, so we got the Silent Fiddler. Okay, I see. So the buffs is temporary. And these are combos. And we don't know what weapon we have yet, so let's lay off that. What have we got for... Oh, you have like a reputation level for how good you are with them. So you can't increase these are just your stats. Fall damage is reduced by 30%. It's not a terrible idea. Got in vitality. I tell you what, speechcraft might be very useful. Oh, we've got terrible skills though. Right. Aesthetic? Inherent in hermits, but any pilgrim, surf, or traveller knows that lack of food is a fairly common affliction of medieval man. Oh, yeah, I I'm gonna get that. I hate feeding my character in games, so bleed slower. Yeah, these things are good. Can I have that, or is it? I don't know. Okay. Let's pull it down. Right, so if you have a lower agility than the weapon requires, you'll find it more difficult to fight with, but if you have a higher agility, the stamina consumption will drop. Makes sense. With this perk, you'll reach that state sooner. Stamina's a problem in fights. Not really concerned about fights, but what's these thing then? Mum always said you should do one good deed every day. You carry the mother's wisdom in your heart, and that's why you come for carrying the palm of your hand. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. That might be useful, right? 10%. We got 8 left. Can we only do one at a time? Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Well, one or t'other. I don't think that's that bad. I think it'd be better to gain. Speed is derived mainly from your agility level and determines how fast you are when moving. So, the higher the visibility, the better, right? Yeah. Okay, so those are our derived stats. Let's go back to combat warfare. I think we could go for this steadfast one. For the less stamina decrease from blocking. And then... Okay. If you successfully wounded an opponent by strike to an uncovered zone, it will be more difficult for the opponent to... Yeah, but then... Is the opening strike to do with... Does it have to be the first strike, the opening one? Or... Let me have a look at this one. Precise strike. When it comes to sword fighting, you can be prudent and not rush your attack unnecessarily. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fight... Charged? Your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but will be harder to parry. I think we're going for that one, because I don't think you can have both at once. And then marksmanship, we got some for that. So what we got? Crippling shot. The main purpose of archers in battle is not to kill the enemy directly, but to wound. True. If you deal damage to an enemy with a ranged weapon, their stamina will recover more slowly and their combat ability will be reduced. Nice. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina will drain 20% slower and your shot will be 15% stronger. That could be useful. I always think stamina drain is the biggest thing, because if we go with this one and we damage them, their stamina recovers more slowly and their combat ability will be reduced. True, but let's just say that we're level. Well, then I come into the fight with less stamina because I've shot them with a bow and then I swap back to my sword. I'm more likely to lose it in my opinion. So I think I'm going to go with more stamina. And steady rain. I don't know if it's steady necessarily, but I did go for a sword fighting skill because I do like swords. And then we'll go with swords, marksman, like a knife or something. Right. Is that everything I can do, or is okay? We've got some more stuff here. 50% less noise in bushes. That's kind of good. Defense against your Okay, stuff plenty to stats. You could just save scum. Although, yeah, I'm gonna go for the less noise. Could help. Push the dangerous trade. Request for rare herbs could be 2. You can sell herbs, game and hide trophies for double the price. Ooh. Quality of beds increases for you the higher your survivor skill is, but most of this perk will improve the quality of a bed up to 50%. Okay, so I'm actually going to get the one to earn more money. I think that'll be useful. Because we're going for a trade sort of game. Craftsmanship. Okay, that's nice. It basically makes it more damaging by 10%. That's good. Ooh! Wear boots repaired by yourself. Sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina. And then you've got the silent. Oh, now I'm torn. So, repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. Boots repaired by yourself will cost you 25% less stamina when running. Let's go with the well fitted. We'll go with the silent stuff. Yeah. Keep it stealthy. Horsemanship. We've got 2 more perks, so let's go for it. Horseman meaning the ability to stay in saddle. Yes, of course. Gain experience by riding whenever you travel. Be careful you won't gain experience by using fast travel. In mounted combat, you will gain experience from every enemy you... Also, basically, the more that you spend time in, like, not fast traveling, the more you earn, more skill you earn. Okay. Mounted combat. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina, and it will be harder for enemies to unseat you. Pairs with cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have plus 1% bonus on the thievery skill if you pick pockets. Well, we'll go for the picking pockets one then. So I guess we're one last thing to do, and that's pick one for the dog. Command Mutt to hunt and send him out to wild game. Sniff out places of interest or hunted games. Do this. Free command. He'll alert you by back you find something. I think this won't matter much because I really don't want to spend much time with him. But if I'm gonna have to hunt, I'll have him do the hunting, and that is us done. Oof. And I need to.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
Can I wash my outfit is the question. I need to wash... Because I've got stuff in my bag. How do I clean it? So I don't actually know how to clean it then. Blood. 100% saturated with blood. Okay, so I don't know how to clean it.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Yeah,
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life.
Well,
I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The
Big
3rd
castle?
time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Cut a long story short.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
I remember doing that one.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
What if we made up?
As I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yes.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right.
Nice.
I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
No,
I have
Spade,
something
my
for you,
favourite friend.
Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma.
Right.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
I saw Toth. We know that.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Well, yeah, you might say that, but I
tell
saw
you.
him.
I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd
you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Make swords for hunting. That's too nice. Oi, oi, she's checking him out. He's like, who are you staring at? That dissonant note at the end there. It's funny.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
Hello, either.
it's closed. bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh.
Fucking shit!
Yes, that is fucking shit.
Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't.
It's straight up Monty Python.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I
heard?
doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Oh, I can make him some
And even
banging
if he
chamomile
did
concoction.
confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing
After
we
the
can do.
done-covered peasant convention? Some more.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
You're not decreasing the prices with that sort of charisma.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
He's a bit of an arse.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
I mean, look
Oh,
at you.
really?
Your
I'd
clothes
never
are
figured that out.
90% blood.
I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
What else we have to wash and change?
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Well, we'll get some money then.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before
Look
we
at
get
us.
ourselves sorted
I'm
out,
coming up with
Sigismund will be
answers
sitting
here.
on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this.
I didn't suggest
We'd
it.
be a
You did.
laughing stock.
So, you're right.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Well, yeah, you're not...
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame
Although
yourself.
it kind of is.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Butchered the pronunciation
Food.
there, Emery.
About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Washing the pots.
What is it? What's that
She
one
knows
from the
what
pond?
she's doing. See that walk?
Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell you.
Wrong guy.
What's she waiting
Wrong
for?
one.
She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Right.
God be with you. A full picture of...
That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
They both dead.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. Talk about your
Yeah. I wanted to. I wasn't given the option.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
Name names.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Can I?
Jesus Christ.
Lord
Can I?
von Berghoff is beside himself. and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So
him.
that's why they
old
sent
woman
you for the
don't know
wine.
what to do with them.
Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Okay, you.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
That's me.
What are you gaping at?
No.
Struck dumb by my loveliness, are you?
Okay. Not a ditch cleaner. Saw each other on who were attacked by bandits. You were attacked by bandits?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We
You
saved
didn't really, but...
Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I have a low skill.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl, but it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Yeah, what's this secretiveness about?
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Yeah, I mean, but still.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
No.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right.
All right. We'll
Although,
do it.
I must say, lady,
Carrying a few sacks
your
won't kill
accent
us.
is all over
For
the
sure,
place.
it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Sounds
We'll
like they
do it.
swapped the voice
Glad
actress.
to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Far away.
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back of me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Right. I heard some
I
about
heard
wedding.
some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich
Wow.
folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Can I get in, or can I just get on with this?
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, There's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Her accent really is all over the place.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
Okay, Hans. Let's do this.
Talk to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semine is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
You've barely been
we'll
doing the
ask
thinking
the
for
locals
yourself.
and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
Why, are you too
I
weak
can't
to do it?
work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Look at how you're dressed. No one's going to think.
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Okay, everyone has
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Gas,
Not so
solid liquid?
fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Alright, fine. He's not going
I'm
to
going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you,
don't do
Lord
hunting.
Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Right, well, you lazy piece of crap. Let's throw in barrels.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh,
Taking their time again. 1 beer.
Let's go in here, right? And then towards the left. In here. And on the he's very dimly lit. Okay, that's one.
Wheel?
5 of them do, eh?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka stream. What then?
God bless.
Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond. God rest his soul. And get this, Miller Boschka says he
I need to plow too, you know. What if you lent me the push on the Lord's Day? You know,
This is the gameplay we all came for.
What did I do to you?
Listen to this. You were in the way.
you won't lend me yours on any other day. Go and see the priest first. If he says
Is that
it's all
supposed
right,
to be Latin?
I'll be happy to
Clever
help
you.
you, friend.
Do you know what it means?
No.
Cheers! Up!
He's staring at the locals. Hans is going to get punched in the face, isn't he? I'll hazard a guess that we're about to get into fisticuffs because he can't keep his mouth in his pants.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Golly, you 5 years old?
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Here we go. Cut it out.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh dear. And so it begins. That's a lot of them.
Good, at him! He's got no chance alone. Nice hit! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Filthy vermin. Okay, this guy wants it next time. Hey.
You're no match for us, fucker!
Oh, ouchies.
Come on,
we're
then.
getting done in now.
Don't spare him! Go fuck yourself! Now you
Gotta run out
fucked
of
up!
stamina so quick.
We'll finish this quickly.
I don't want to fight. I'm gonna.
Hey! Nice strike!
We're gonna gut you, you whore son!
I'm all yours! That fucker out!
Okay.
Damn it! Take that! Had enough!
You.
Yeah!
What's it to be, you wretch?
Shame on you! You want to try me?
I did try it.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
You're no match for us, fucker!
Yeah.
I really need some stamina.
Why he do
Ah! Zeig, was du drauf hast.
Jeez.
Wanker!
Come on then!
I've got no stamina, guys. Just let me get my breath. Yeah, hired hands. Okay, I'm gonna have to just let it recover.
Zeig, was du...
What the hell is going on here?
I started it.
Grab them vagabonds!
Deserved.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Oh.
What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, but it's your fault.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl.
didn't mean to be
You
that.
should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works. Well, nothing to say, yokel? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life. You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt.
Just stay silent.
You still can't think of anything to say, eh? All right, have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure anything you say in those sort of situations is going to make it better, so...
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Uncle Virgo!
I ain't gonna listen to you. Shut up. I love how he just gently slaps him.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh, God, you theatre kid.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Very friendly. Okay, first things first then. Crime, consequences. You aren't safe if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, they might deduce it was you. Did it. Interesting. Okay. So you can get caught for stealing from people. Okay. So you can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. Okay, so there's a lot of unrest. So okay.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you. You're stuck.
Okay. What do you want of me?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Oh, well, you're welcome then.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Oh, that's such a dumb saying, but okay, yeah,
Yes,
you're right.
You're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
So is Tomcat your imaginary friend?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
So he's a real person, okay.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Do
you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
You didn't listen to me. You can take him on, but I think you'll get trounced.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows some trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
Okay. I think I already got that information, so I'm just gonna... what is your name?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Okay. Where are you going?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Right.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I
shock.
appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
What city are you going to?
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Yeah, I see that.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Well, got to admit,
Oh well. It was nice to meet
How did
you.
his reputation?
I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Standing naked for so long. I need to get it washed again. Let me put on some clothes. So, short, gambeson, belt. Okay, so that's talking about having the pockets, basically. Some boots, miner's hood, wear my sword. Lovely. I'm wearing boots, aren't I? Oh, no, there's the boots. Okay. So, I just saw it as fast travel. I need to go back to... Where is the tavern? This one? Looks like a tavern sign, isn't it? Ah, there's a trough there. Okay, a little bit more presentable. And we need... So there's a bunch of objectives. Whoa, they're far away. Help the blacksmith. So the blacksmith that way, or the miller. Go see the tomcat. Find out what happened to Mutt. I'll probably do Tomcat first. Quest tipster. Point of interest tipster. Koskowitz, Lion Crest. That's the pub there then, isn't it? Okay, well, there's someone over here apparently. There's something to say to me.
God bless you.
Is it you? Oh, that's the bodyguard. Okay.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Good story, bro, but anything
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I feel that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I'm gonna leave you now because
Despite
I
my
just
point.
yeah I've just heard you've got better stuff in a lake, so I'll get that myself. Some sort of quest tipster in here. this guy? Looks like this guy.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Useful. Thank you.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some...
If it's a tradesman you're after,
do this one.
Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg.
Okay, great, thank you. I actually wanted this.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to
how's
him
pizzle
too, boy.
anyway?
But he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
That's fair, I guess.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskowitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
What's happened?
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff.
I don't understand, but okay. I'm going to get it going. And I just want to speak to everyone about all the quests so I know what my best course of action is. I don't want to lockpick it. Alright, now anyway. Guards literally right there. I need a nick. Nope. Okay, so I guess they're not open right now?
Says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did it in trade.
So she's closed for business. Okay, well...
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Well, I'll be going now. Farewell. Good luck to you, friend.
He's been bumped in the face. Is that the guy that... Oh, I think, is that the guy that we had an argument with? Punched him in the face. Nice detail. Okay, Troskowitz, scribe. So, how is it that we fast traveled? Is it like a waypoint system? Oh, I don't think it is. I think you need to... I think you need to discover locations first, maybe? I think you need to discover the way signs first, don't you? It's a nest. What does that do for us? Didn't they say there was...
The Lord be with you.
Thank you very much. Right. It still says this guy here's a tipster, so what is new?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me.
And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
What?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Well, that's got to be.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
Running around.
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves.
What do you mean more?
That we found. I've been digging.
Okay. So that was the quest then that he had. This door. Usable? No. Oh, open. Hello, musician.
Look out!
No. Where is ale housemaid?
What will it be this fine morning?
Show me your wares.
Buying and selling, select to add it to your cart, Trows. I think I get it. So, is there anything we can like just take with us? Dried beef, right? Do we have any money? Did I see how much money I've got? Hold on. 100 and... Oh, I don't have anything. Okay.
Maybe next time then.
Betty,
have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Geliev.
I'll be right with you.
We're not allowed to speak to you? But you got a marker above your head. Fuss. Right, I think we should steal a spade. Anyone have a spade in this village? Is the question. If I get... Because there's those graves, right? So if I can get something from the graves... If I can find something in the graves, then...
This property belongs to someone else.
Understood. I'm not going in there yet. Well, I am now in the bushes. Where might I find a spade? One of these places with plants, right? Makes sense to find somewhere where they're gonna dig holes. Oh, no, it's alive. Okay, well, maybe I can go and steal it from Bezhny. Can you take any axe? No. Have you got anything I can use? Probably the carriage area. Rakes, no spade. Let's get a move on before I run out of food and money. That could be difficult to get somewhere to sleep. Still just kind of hoping there's going to be a spade somewhere nearby. It seems unlikely that no one has a spade. So we're in a trespass area. Means there could be something good in here. What's in it to rob? Shh. Nothing. Just close that. I'm gonna take that, I guess. Okay. I don't have any lockpicks. Damn it! Yeah, I got that. If I had lockpicks, there would be. Right, I need to get out of here then. Oh wait. Close the evidence. I was never here. Another room outside. I think that's just outside. It's not.
Who goes there?
Nothing. Nothing. Stole nothing. I was never there. Right. Get out of this yard.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. I wonder if I can now sell something to that trader to get a spade. Especially the spade is quite ludicrous, actually.
What did I do to you?
You didn't give me any good questions.
What will it be? As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Right. So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachon. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
Okay.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter.
The autism
Why
lad, come
are
on.
you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
I'm interested in it as a blacksmith.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. Well, I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right, no need to lose your temper. I'll
Well,
tell you.
I didn't tell him
In
to lose his
short,
temper.
they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
So where? Where is
Look,
it?
enough talking. Do you know where I can find Brunswick's armor or not?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Am I going to have to write this down? Well, I suppose it is recorded. So let's just...
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
Oh, well, let's
The
just say we
crone
know.
and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell! I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it as a keepsake.
Oh.
And now go.
Is that like something we can make then? Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down. Okay. This isn't the door. Let's have a look. Oh, oh. I mean, he's just glitching out.
Who left the door open? I hope you weren't planning on breaking in here.
Breaking in, it's open.
You're not allowed here.
Alright, fine. Fine. Let me out!
Good day to you.
Good day.
That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong.
Your mum's creeping around where she don't belong. Go inside. Right. There's a latrine. I don't see anything in here. Any spades? Oh, I got horses. Any spades? I've got any bloody lockpicks. Well, that's that then.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Spades. Let's come out of luck for spades. Right. I think it's time to leave our beautiful adventure here for the day. And I'll see you soon for the next episode.